It's recording.
Hello, Calvin.
Hey, welcome y'all to the Reality Now Podcast.
So,
Well,
hello, guys, and welcome to the Aubree and Calvin podcast.
that's right.
I have a question for you, Calvin. Do you like going to school and getting up in the morning?
No. You like getting up and going to school in the morning?
No, I do not. You think school is very ghetto?
Very much. You think school is very ghetto?
School is like a jungle. The kids curse and they be fighting. Do you like doing homework?
Absolutely not.
I don't like doing homework too. Because I'm like, literally, what's the point of doing homework if you're doing work at school? That's a lot of work. Do you like going on break?
Yes.
Do you think the school bathrooms are disgusting?
Yes. Do you like going on break?
Do you want to go back home tomorrow?
I don't want to go back home tomorrow.
I understand. No one wants to. Do you want to wake up early in the morning to get ready to leave?
No.
Do you like do you ride the bus?
Sometimes. In the morning, yes, sometimes.
So when you ride the bus, are the kids ghetto?
In the morning, no, but like when we're driving home, very much, especially on Thursdays and Fridays. They'll be blasting music and screaming.
So once my friend was at school and she was on the bus and the bus driver was playing gorilla.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple and blue. How about yours?
My favorite color is red, black, and blue.
Do you like swimming?
Yes, sometimes. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday would probably be my birthday if it's a holiday, but if it's not, then I'll probably choose Christmas because you get to be with your family and you get gifts. And it's about Jesus.
Yeah, I'd say Christmas too.
Do you like being an only child?
No. I like being a cousin though.
I mean, you're lucky you're an only child. You don't have to deal with other people. And if you're being, if you won't be blamed for something.
Yeah.
When is the next time you'll probably come back?
Next year probably?
No. Is your room messy still?
Yeah. Kind of. Wait, yeah, your room is not messy, right?
Yeah, my room is really. I try to keep it lucky. What's your favorite show and movie?
My favorite movie is probably Zootopia, and my favorite show is probably JJK.
Okay, my favorite show is either Rap Game, Dancing Dolls, or Family Reunion on Netflix. And my favorite movie would probably be The Dogman. If you could live in any book, movie, or game, where would you live?
I'd say Dogman, because when there's people trying to do bad stuff, well, there's Dogman.
I would probably live in Gumball the show. I feel like it's very cool. Like there's different types of people and they're not ordinary. They're like all different. And like it's cool how like they have like a brother who's a fish. Do you, if you could invent something, what would it be?
Um, I don't really know. Like maybe a device that makes food turn into a liquid. So if you're sick and you can't take stuff,
Talking to the mic.
you could just
Talking to the
drink
mic.
it instead.
Talking to the mic.
If I was able to invent something, I would probably invent a teleporter where you wouldn't have to go to the airport and do that process. You would just have it in your house and you would be able to go to places you wanted. And you'd have an app on your phone that you would be able to walk in and teleport back.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Answer to the mic. Answer.
Um,
No, talk. Move your head close.
If you could switch life with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
I would do you so I could have siblings.
If I switched a life, I would probably switch a life with my mom or my dad so I can see how hard adulthood is. If you could, no, what's something you're really proud of?
Making my dad feel happy when he's sad sometimes.
One thing that I'm really proud of is how I go to all these dance competitions with my teams, and we don't argue as much, but because Macy's gone, and I'm glad we're getting along. What's your favorite hobby, and how did you get into it?
I like playing Roblox because it's just very entertaining.
My favorite hobby is dancing. I got into it because like I went to like a dance studio when I was like 4, and it was like really fun. They were teaching us the basics, but then when I went to another one, like it was better. We did a recital dance, and I liked it. And now that I'm on a competitive team, I get to go on stages and I get to rehearse and learn new tricks. What makes a good friend?
Being there to care for you when you're sad, mad, or just bored. And they really care for you, unlike friends who are just friends and not your best friends.
A good friend to me is like if they have a good personality, that's pretty good. If they don't judge somebody by their looks, that's mostly the biggest one. You should not just judge people how by they look. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
And
Oh, that's
the
a
world
good
has
question. I think a lot of kids might say something like, "You should have won." Okay, that's easy.
If I can change something, it would probably be Donald Trump being president because he's doing a lot of dumb stuff. He literally, Nicki Minaj likes, what? I don't know why, but
maybe just for the minute.
How you feel about Nicki
What?
Minaj, Calvin?
What do you think makes people happy?
Just having family in general and accomplishing something that you really wanted to do.
One thing that I think makes people happy is just existing, being around people. Because if you're not around people, then you won't get the social experience. What advice would you give kids your age?
Don't play a lot of Roblox like me.
If advice that I would give to kids their age is my age is not to act grown. Enjoy being a child. How do you want to help others as you grow up?
Like being a doctor, because if somebody's sick, I could just treat them, but maybe in the future we could actually cure them, because when you go to the hospital, they treat you, but they don't cure you.
I would help people when I grow up. If I see homeless people, I would probably help them and help them get back on their feet, because if they're still homeless, then they're probably going to get in a worse situation. Can you share a fun fact or a fun joke?
What did the chicken say when he crossed the road?
I don't know.
I need to run back. This is a KFC.
Oh. A cool fact that I have is that if you watch the rap game or something, my dad taught lyric when she was in middle school. Who should we invite on the podcast next?
Maybe the boys, AJ and Austin.
I think we should invite our parents on next.
Maybe.
That would be pretty nice. How do you handle it when somebody disagrees with you or someone?
Just don't listen to them and don't let the words get to you.
When I disagree with someone or somebody disagrees with me, like, I kind of ignore them, because I know we all think different. And we don't have to prove anything to somebody else if we already know we're right. What book, show, or movie do you love and why?
Dogman, because I have every single book and I've seen the movie.
My favorite book genre is they're like emoji things, and they have different ones. I have three from the series, and that's the complete series for the first series she did. And I really like it. It's about like sisters and family, and it's about her growing up. One of them, Smile, is about her falling and breaking her teeth and people making fun of her. She lost 2 teeth when she was running with her friend. If you could teach a class, what would it be about?
Math, because I'm really smart at math.
If I taught a class, I would probably teach dance, or I'm going to say reading, because I'm really good at reading and I want to help people get better at that.
Cool. Last question.
Let me think. What do you want to be when you grow up?
An astronaut, because I get paid a lot and I get to go see space.
When I grow up, I either want to be a nurse or a lawyer, because I like judging people, but not by their looks, just by what they say. What's something you learned recently?
2-digit times 1-digit numbers, like 2 times.
So
20.
one thing, a few things that I learned going into third grade is like dividing and multiplying. But we're dividing like bigger numbers because in second grade we used to do like part whole, but it's now like we divide. What's your favorite food ever?
I'd say pizza.
My favorite food ever would probably have to be crawfish or food from Wingstop.
Last question.
What's your favorite game or toy right now?
My favorite game is a game called Forsaken on Road.
My favorite game so far right now is like there's like a game that I play on my cousin's Switch or somebody else's Switch. It's like a sports game where you get to do different things, and that's one of my favorite games. What's your favorite thing to do at school? Math. My favorite thing to do at school is leaving school because I do not like being there. How do you know when somebody's sad?
By their looks, and if they're just putting their head down.
I know when somebody's sad is when like their face, because like some people make like a face before they start to cry, and I do it too, so I can tell. What's your name and how old are you today?
My name's Calvin, and I'm 8.
If you had to give me a nickname, what would it be? Tutu. If I had to give you a nickname, it would probably be Mini Uncle D.
Cuckoo cow.
If you could be an animal for a day, what would you be?
A cow, because my name is Calvin.
If I could be an animal for a day, I would probably be a turtle.
Okay, last question.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Turning invisible so I could see what people are talking about me behind my back.
If I had a superpower, it would probably be reading people's minds because I kind of think about what people are thinking about before they even talk about it. If you were the boss of the world for one day, what would you do?
I would find a way to make homeless people find a home.
If I was the boss of the world, I would make sure that there would be a planet for kids to get away from their parents. Because when their parents make them mad, they would probably want to do something. And they need some peace. If you could talk, if your toys can talk, what would they say about you?
This kid needs to play with me more.
If my toys were able to talk, they would probably say that I'm a very good stylist because when I put on their clothes, because I have multiple options for them, I make sure it fits the way they look, and I like it. What's the silliest thing that makes you laugh?
This kid on YouTube saying, "Guys, it's time to gritty."
The silliest thing that makes me laugh is when like I'm at dance and something funny just happened and I'm just looking at my friends and we just look at each other and we start to laugh. What do you love most about your family?
And that they love me.
The one thing that I love about my family the most is that they're always there for me, even when they're mad at me. What is one thing that you and your dad do differently?
One thing that we do differently is that I go to work and he goes to school.
One thing that me and my dad do differently is like when we're like washing our thing, like I rinse mine off first and then I start to clean it first. No, then I clean it. If your dogs were able to talk, what would you think they say about you?
My dog would always say, "Can I go on a walk?"
If this podcast had a name, what should it be?
Calvin and Aubree's podcast.
Would you say
Can you tell no? What's a message you want to tell the other kids listening?
Be nice to your family, friends, and people that you don't know, because you don't know if they could come back when you're older and give you some.
One thing I would tell y'all is have fun and enjoy your life being a kid. Do you like reading?
No.
I can tell. Oops. What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
If you had a favorite teacher, who would it be?
Miss Gomez.
If I had a favorite teacher, my favorite teacher would probably be my kindergarten teacher, Miss Coleman. Like, I love her. I still kind of talk to her, even though she left the school. If you had to choose to block a friend, who would it be?
None.
If I had to block a friend, it would probably be maybe Halo. Halo doesn't do too much. And if you were in charge of your school for 10 years, what would you do?
No school for those 10 years.
If I was in charge of my school, I would redo the restrooms. I would make a student lounge because kids need to relax too. Teachers have lounges, so why can't the kids have a lounge? I'm gonna make sure there's a science room. I'm gonna make sure there's a bigger room for the teachers to relax. And I'm gonna make sure there's other teachers in the classroom, so when the teachers need to take a break, they'll be able to take over. If you were to drive a car and it was your favorite color, which one would it be?
It would probably be a Porsche 911 and the color would be red.
If I had to choose a car, it would probably be Mercedes Benz. I don't know, just something. Or a Jeep. I like Jeeps. If you had to if you lived with with all your friends and your family, who would you kick out of your house?
None, because all of my friends always care for me and my family loves me and cares for me.
If I had to kick somebody out, it would probably be Pixie and Stormy. Stormy and Pixie, they be doing too much. If you had a favorite dog, who would it be?
My dog Mac, he's 12 and a half.
If I don't have a favorite dog because I don't have a dog, obviously. But if I had to choose a dog from like a family, I would probably have to choose Stormy. She's very young, she's active, and she's cute. But she does a lot of random things. What was the biggest thing you wanted for Christmas?
Just my family to be there for me.
So for Christmas, I wanted a room remodel, and that's what I got. What was the present for Christmas you liked the most? Out of all the Christmases you've had in your life.
Probably when I got my VR, which was 1 year ago.
So my favorite gift for Christmas was like when I was in kindergarten and first grade. I was being nosy and I snuck in the living room during Christmas and I saw the gift for me and my brothers. And it was like a toy little thing. It was a toy little kitchen like food truck. It was super cute and it had toy food. I loved it, and for that Christmas I got like a car. It wasn't like a car, it was like a pink go-kart, but it wasn't actually electric. And I loved it, but I can't fit it, so I'm happy. If you had to choose a character to switch from one of your favorite shows or movies, if you had to switch lives with them, who would you choose?
Yuji Itadori.
If I had to choose somebody, I would choose I would probably choose the little sister from Gumball, because I wanna know what it's like being a little sibling because I am the oldest. If you were a chef, and you switched lives with Jordan Ramsay, I don't know how to say his name, but what would you correct people about? Would you be rude or nice? Because Jordan Ramsay is kind of rude when he corrects people.
I'd be in like the middle.
I would be nice because people actually have feelings too. If you had to choose an extinct animal to come back, who would you choose?
None, because most of them would make things bad.
I would choose a red gazelle. A red gazelle is a deer, I think, that was that lived in like South Africa or Africa, and I think they were very cute. If you lived in a different place that's when it snowed on Christmas, would you like being there or no?
Yes, because I could make a big snowball and throw it at me down.
I would love it there because it barely snows where we live. It literally does. If it was summer, no, since it's winter now and it's still hot outside, do you like it or no?
No.
I don't like it either because it's a complete different season. It's not supposed to still be hot. If you had a what was one of your funniest moments of your life?
Um, just when I was pranking my friend. He was just like looking for me and my friends around the house. Then he saw us. Then I juked him. Then he fell on the floor, and all of my friends were dying on the floor laughing.
So one of my funniest moments in my life, it was like I was on the trampoline with somebody, and we had like the sprinkler on our trampoline, and it was like raining. It was like water coming from our trampoline, and somebody slipped, and it was actually funny. I forgot who it was, but somebody slipped. It was Austin, and once we were in the pool, I tried doing a front flip in the water. That did not go good. Yeah, it went good. I was like choking. If you had to choose one of your favorite candies, who would you choose over the other?
Hershey's Kisses.
If I had to choose something over somebody, I would probably choose the orange Skittles. I love orange flavor. If you had to choose a drink, what would you drink for the rest of your life?
Water.
Water? Okay. That's really good. Water. If I had to choose a drink to drink the rest of my life, I would probably choose tropical punch from Minute Maid because it's my favorite. I love it, and I love how it's not a soda. Because if it was a soda, I wouldn't be drinking it as often as I do now. If you had to choose one of your least favorite chips ever, what would it be?
I'd say Orange Doritos.
I would probably choose Funyuns. I don't like Funyuns much. I really don't. If you had to eat a chip for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Cheetos.
Cheetos. I want to choose hot fries, but I can't eat hot fries because they are red 40 and that can cause cancer. But if I had to choose, I would probably choose Lay's potato chips because like if you have hot sauce, and that actually goes good together to me. If you had to, what's your favorite kind of shoes?
My Crocs.
My favorite kind of shoes are like Air Forces and Jordans. It's very hard to maintain them because like you're active. And once we were at like a school event where we had to run laps and I didn't know, so I almost creased my shoes. Have you ever embarrassed yourself before?
No.
Well, I've embarrassed myself before. Once I was on stage at a dance competition and they played Just Dance, so we had to dance. And there was a bunch of people watching us. Have you ever hurt yourself at school before?
Yes, I tripped on the concrete when I was playing soccer.
Oh, so once I've hurt myself before at school because I jump off the swings a lot. So once I jumped off the swing, I did not reach the ground. I had my eyes closed, my head hit the ground, my whole body hit the ground. I was laughing. It was very funny to me because I fell and I did not know I was about to do that because I'm usually good at jumping off swings. If you had to choose your favorite animal, what would it be?
Dogs.
My favorite animal are I like chill animals. Like I don't want any wild animals. If I could choose an animal, it would probably be like a turtle or like a little lizard or something. Cause they're chill. They're not that wild. If you had to choose a type of meat to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chicken.
If I had to choose a type of meat to eat for the rest of my life, it would probably be ground meat, like steak from cows. I like steak. I love steak, and I love tacos. If you had to choose one outfit to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I put my sharp onesie.
If I had to choose something to wear for the rest of my life, I would probably choose to wear like a comfy outfit because like I would be for a while. And if you had to choose a kind of hat to wear, like a funeral, what kind of hat would you wear? And I wouldn't wear a hat either, because I really don't have any normal color hats. I have like colorful hats. If I had to wear jewelry for the rest of my life, I would probably choose my necklace that has my nickname on it. I really like it. Cousin Tari gave it. Cousin Tari made it for me, and I got to do a photo shoot for it. And I think she sells them. I think I was on her website. I don't know if she has them. But if you had to wear the same pajamas to bed every night, what pajamas would you choose? Sharp onesie. If I had to choose pajamas to wear for the rest of my life, I would probably choose I like two sets of Squishmallow pajamas. I'm wearing one of them right now. This shirt, I don't sleep very. I like sleeping cold rather than being when I sleep. I don't like being warm. I like being cold when I sleep. And the set that I'm wearing, it came with pants, but I'm not wearing the pants right now. I'm wearing the shorts. If you ever had to do something for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Just take care of my family.
If I had to do something for the rest of my life, I would probably stay a kid. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to pay bills. I don't.
Then you're gonna outlive everybody that you know.
If you were a girl for a day, what would you do?
And get all of the girls' money and put it in my account.
I mean, if I was a boy for a day, I would probably dress up I would probably pick out an outfit for a boy, because when I pick out outfits for my brothers, they don't like you. They don't be liking on. But I actually have good style. What is your favorite celebration?
My birthday.
My favorite celebration so far was when it was my birthday celebration, and we got to go to Urban Air. We got to do bumper cars. I went on the zip line twice. It was fun, and we got to jump a lot. I did flips. And there was a little blow up thing that we got to jump on it, and it kind of deflated when you jump on it. But then when you get off of it, it bounces back up. And if you had to choose another month to be born in, what month would you choose?
April, because that was when I was supposed to be born.
If I chose a month to be born in, I would choose to be born in June, because if I was born in June, I would be able to be in 4th grade right now, which I am supposed to be in 4th grade. But I have a late birthday, so I'm not. If you had to choose your favorite staff member at school, who would it be?
None.
If I had to choose a favorite staff member, I would probably choose Miss Coyer because like she's very funny and nice, and our parents are friends. If you had to choose a classmate to switch lives with, who would you switch lives with?
My friend Jose.
I would probably switch lives with Jeremiah because my friend Jeremiah swears that he annoys his little brother and sister, and like every time his sister cries because she doesn't want to be around him, and he like hits his brother and sister. I don't know why, but yeah.
Last question.
If you had to choose, would you like regular water or flavored water?
Flavored water.
I would kind of like flavored water because, like, I don't really like plain water that much. I only like plain water when it's like flavored. If you had to choose a photo to put on your account when you're older, what photo would you do?
Pug.
It would probably be a photo. If I choose one, it would probably be a photo of me when I did my jumps and dance. My legs were very high, and my legs were like very good. I liked it. I loved it. If you had to move in with somebody, who would it be?
Nobody, because I want to stay with my dad.
If I had to move in with somebody, I would probably move in with Gigi because at Gigi's house, I'm barely at Gigi's house. Like I'm barely there because I'm always at dance, and I'm gonna be around her, be at her house a little bit more because we have a full game room there.
Wrap it. I'm telling you.
If you had to,
I'll say thank you all for listening.
bye guys.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you
Yay!
all for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
This is the end of the Aubree and Calvin podcast.
Thank you all for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a message.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Leave a message.
Yeah, we took a
Really? What about the counts? What?
Let's talk.
Make sure you like, subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, I posted everywhere. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe to the podcast. Talk to you all soon. Peace.
Can I go? Y'all did a great job.
How long was that for?
It was 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
35. So,
I know I forgot the EE. I just was trying to get it to record quick so we can get started.
so